Okay, I just played this arena before the Yearly SuperBlitz. Kind of a warm-up. But still I won't play from the start. And I don't think I will play the whole thing. Let's see. Okay, I think back to the game. So far it's more or less theory. As back I try to attack this pawn, which he thankfully dropped now. Otherwise I can try to put my knight here. I don't want to put the queen in the way of my bishop. I don't want to play f6 either because of the diagonal here. On the other hand, it's slightly annoying because c7 was weak, now it's d6. And my knight is looking somewhat misplaced because I can't go to f4 anymore. But at least I get my rook out from a8. Protect my additional pawn. And if I hold onto it, I'm just a pawn up. Okay, I still need to be careful. Actually, it's problematic. He threatens to take on g6 because of the weak bishop. Wow. I hope this holds it. If I would have moved the queen away, let's say here, after taking on g6, there's still this diagonal, so he could have taken with the rook there, sacking it because king and queen would be after bishop c4 on this diagonal. Now he's trying to get in via f5. I hope I can just block him and say he has no useful move with his knight. But still, it took a lot of time. Not so easy. Now he comes with g4, f5. Which is not nice. Not nice at all. Let's hope. Wait. Oh. Bad mistake. Now he's also threatening f6. I'm like busted completely. No time, no position. Thankfully he didn't take. Now at least I have the attack on his queen going. But still g6 is weak. His knight is a target. My king is for sure weaker than his. I have no idea what to do. 13 seconds, okay, I'm dead. I can just take here, g5. Almost everything wins. Yeah. That was some brutal ending. He dropped the pawn at first, but then he started to play really well and posed me a lot of problems with my weak pawns. Well, okay, I'm just missing out on my title. Okay, back to the game. King's Indian. I played it myself as black, but even though I liked the mainline stuff after bishop e2 and so on, I was always not a fan of the various tries of white to play like against the King's Indian without main theory, and so I stopped playing. Okay, I try to say this pawn is, even though it's doubled, it can be okay. But on the other hand, still it's doubled. And I have this pawn. On the other hand, now he gets his King's Indian attack. But I don't think it should be enough for him. I prevent f3. Also, I'm threatening bishop g4 and trading this piece. Let's try and get some pressure. Okay, he wants to sacrifice there. Let's see if this is a problem. I think I just play f3, block g4 beforehand. Now if he takes here, I can move my rook up, protect the second rank. Get my rook with tempo there. And now just put the bishop there. Now I can take the knight, so no more mates on the first rank on h1. And I don't really see what he can do. Okay, now I think it's time for my knight. Maybe place itself there. Block the queen out. He can't really get it away from there without sacrificing an exchange, which means I would be a whole rook up. He misses out on his light squared bishop to continue the attack the rook also. Always put a good pre-move in. Yeah, still attacking this knight. I even can get this pawn, so even less potential for him. He can try to move there. That's somewhat annoying. But that's not a problem, as I can go there. Yes, he can give a check, but I can give an exchange back, no problem. as I already have enough pieces. Okay, if he has some... Okay, the rook is not the piece I want to give away. So I guess I just run and hope it's not a perpetual. Also, why didn't I move there? Okay, I should probably calculate how to not get a perpetual. But as I don't have that much time, I don't want to calculate anything. No, I just hide. Get my rook over so I can start my attack. Take pawns. Give checks. Take queens. And wait. Just do the normal checkmate idea with little time left. Also, hello, whoever you are. Mitsu Ninja, mix of Mitz and Azu Ninja. Thanks to that you joined me. And who exactly are you? Also, same opening as before. Let's hope I don't get crushed that easy like the game before. I don't know, I always put the knight there, even though I also like it to put it on d7. At least I know there is some theory with it. Okay, now I'm somewhat unsure. If I can play f5, and after take, you can take there, takes this knight. Can get this pawn. I guess I just put my knight on f4. It's not the usual idea to steamroll white with f5, but on the other hand I get this bishop. My bishop is now freed, even though it's still blocked. And I can put my knight on g6, e5. And now he opened the diagonal, which should be nice. On the other hand, it's not so easy to really make progress here. But people like to give me pawns here. Maybe I should have thought a little bit more about it. Taking with this pawn, because with f5, e4 I might have gotten some nice center. Okay, I don't really want him to go there. I mean, I could low him and play this with tempo, but as my plan is to put the queen here anyway, I don't want to block my pawn. And yeah, hello Mitz. Or how do you really pronounce it? Yeah, maybe that was not the greatest idea, because to protect this bishop means I can't really play rook b8 any longer. Can do it this way, still not so great. Yeah, that was bad. Okay, nice. I'm still missing your stream to see how you can move so fast. Okay, let's just take this pawn. Two connected pawns are too much. With this, it's only one pawn left, which is also annoying, but at least I can rather easily stop that. Can't go to the a4 because I control it with my bishop. Okay. That's interesting. But not in a way that I find it positive. Why are these positions just so bad when I play them now? Okay, maybe I can play this. Play that the rook is hanging. Gets this annoying thing out of the way. But still, this pawn is now falling. Okay, now it's not. Yeah, position is not looking good. Can just take this pawn. Okay, he can take that as well, but now at least this is protected. And he might have problems to hold this pawn, which should be enough for me to hold. And I can maybe threaten with my pawns something. I don't know what, but something. Okay, let's just play this, which is probably just bad, I guess. Because if he takes f5. Also, why is this ending just lost? Oh man. That's horrible. 2 games lost with this. Both of them I was okay after the opening at least. Nice. 1 out of 3 against sub 1900 average. Okay, now time to berserk at least in some way. Try to remember how this works. I think this check is maybe nice, maybe not. Not so sure actually. I hoped about something like queen e7, knight d5, but now I'm just wasting tempi. I guess I try to castle long. But now it's already somewhat annoying. This pawn is weak. Let's try to hang on to it because I don't really want to give it away. Bishop f6 is also problematic. Oh man. That are the worst games I played in some while. Wow. That's just... not really looking great either. Now he has just the bishop pair. He's better developed. But I'm not too sure about this move though. This is just a weak pawn there. Weak square, possibly. But I have to speed up if I want to get anything done. Okay, my plans for the yearly SuperBlitz now consist of not playing too bad, and now he can even push d5, which is certainly not what I wanted. But that's a free pawn, which I'll take because I'm not getting too much otherwise. And this pawn can still prove weak. Oh yeah, now it's just two connected pawns. And he wants to trade even more, which is certainly great. He should definitely stop doing that. And now I can just push through. Just need to be careful with the clock. Okay, now I even got my king up. And bishop d5 in. So I get new queen. On the other hand, 5 seconds means no draw for you. Okay. What games? Not so great, but well. Let's continue doing that because at least I'm somewhat inclined to catch up. Also, players with this strength should be berserkable. But I'm once again in unfamiliar positions. But let's just try to get this bishop. And play on this weak pawn. Can't really protect it that well. I can threaten this knight with b5. King f2 looks at least strange. Oh, I get it. No, I'm having... Wait, that was a free exchange. Didn't actually expect that. Not even sure if I should actually take it because my bishop is so great. And he can't just let my pawns get too strong here. Now it's 2 exchanges. Or even more, because he can't really let me play that because it's a nice mate. With 2 minor pieces, okay, the rook is needed to protect. Okay, that's a game I liked. Something I don't really want to say about any other game so far. Yeah. No. A lot of bad games so far. Nah, he's running away with it. Even though the other guys are not so far away. And still half an hour to play. Let's see, maybe another King's Indian or something like this, which I don't really know anything about. Let's just get this bishop because bishop pairs. Or the center. Let's push this knight back. I mean, okay. Oh, I might enter with this backward pawn. Or maybe not with the backward pawn. Okay, I rather take this way. Now play bishop d3. Before he can get c5 in, he has to get rid of this knight here. And now I just want to attack like really fast. But the problem is, this is quite easy to take. I mean, I want to play knight g5 because if he takes, this open file with this weak square here should be quite okay. But if I play this and knight d4, I'm not too sure. Okay, let's be, well, afraid and protected. Say if he takes there, I have the open g file. Oh, I also have prepared to castle queenside. No, I don't think that's working. Because I can castle queenside and have this check, so I can attack in this kind of way. I don't really know if I should move my knight away or go for the attack anyway. Maybe I'm just stupidly giving him the piece back, but, well. Let's pretend this is great and not way too risky as it might be. Okay, my whole plan was based on this move. And now he can't really protect that. The question is, how good is this move really? Because if I go there and he takes, there is at least the main threat, while I can give a perpetuate, which is certainly not enough for me. But if I take with the queen and he gets in c4, then there's a lot of threats going on. Oh man. Oh, wait. It's easier than I thought. After queen takes, I have check on h7. If he goes away, it's a mate, so it's actually not problematic. But why am I down so much time again? I'm playing some weird games so far. Okay, let's take this way and threaten the mate. If he wants to get rid of my bishop, he has to sack it. And now I'm having some sort of discovered attack. Also, I have protected a3, which is nice. The question is, who am I going to mate him? It's not like I really have a mate. Okay, let's give this check. Move out of the way. Oh, he has queen d2. But I don't think that's the way to go. Actually, it's working. Is it working? No, no, no. This way he loses a queen. But with... Wow. Okay. That was way too scary again. Okay. It worked out in the end, but all these shaky games. I somehow messed this up. Yeah, that makes no sense because I want to play d5 here, so I shouldn't have moved this way. It was just some... Well, I always play d6, so I'll do it now as well, but that was not correct. But now again I have my stuff going on, so I'm happy, but I could have this with extra tempi. Okay, now let's do the normal kind of, well, breakthrough is not the correct word, way to protect, to attack the center. Okay, let's go there, which looks like a nice square. And I can attack this for free. Now move the knight there. No, not even a hanging pawn. Not that I'm so sure it would be a great idea for him to take it, but well, never mind. Okay, let's do some crazy move, because he has no light squared bishop and I want to make use of that and open up the position so he will end up with his weaknesses, which seems to work out quite nice because he has like no pieces left there. Okay, now the next question. Okay, let's just take this pawn because pawns. Yeah, I don't want to give away this pawn. He can have this pawn. That's not looking really problematic. Now I can try to go for some attack on his king. He has no pawns left, not really any pieces there. I'm threatening mate here, which he promptly ignores, so it makes it easier. He should have just developed the bishop. And then the rook is maybe hanging. I'm not too sure. Should be good for me anyway, but could be potentially not so trivial. Okay, I'm somewhat catching up, 4 points behind the people in the remaining podium places. The first place is really far ahead, so not really hoping for anything there. G6 is at least unexpected. I mean, now he can't move there. And this is at least, well, not the normal move you want to play. The question is, can I do some cool stuff with c7? I don't really see it. But I can do some cool stuff with long castles, so if he wants to castle there, I have decent ways of breaking his position open. Okay, let's make some way for my bishop to join in. And now just move up the pawns. The remaining question is this really going to work out? I mean, you can play, g5. Wait, is this a move? I don't know if that's such a weakness. Oh, okay, you can go there or there. So I guess it kind of helps. It's not so clear what my plan is going to be. Not so sure how much I like this kind of position. Now at least I stabilize the center even more. Okay, this move was weird because I'm way too often on this queen. But even otherwise, it was looking better now. Okay, let's see. Geometry. Oh, I have a lot of pawns and pieces. And it should be over. Even though my opponent is not thinking alike. Which is, well, somewhat annoying because every minute I lose in this game, I lose for the tournament to catch up. Just try to open up the files here. I take this because I don't really see how we can make use of the open file now. While on the other hand, I'm certainly going to profit from this. Now I'm starting to look for some tactics here, like taking there and doing something, but I don't really see it work, so I won't really go for it. Wait a moment. That was not the great way to do it because the pressure on f7 was nice to have because you couldn't have moved the rook away. Okay, conversion by me is not the greatest. I don't want to say like usual, but somewhat like usual. Still, if I'm collecting pawns, it's no problems. Now I can join via this square. If he moves the rook, the queen can come in. If he goes with the king to f7, I have my other rook coming in. Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised he didn't even try to sack this here. Which I could have potentially maybe just ignored without having to think about any sorts of perpetuates, even though there should be no perpetuates at all. All these people with streaks. But I got the one person I need to surpass, so that's nice. Such games are like not only about getting points, but to destroy his streak. Okay, let's see. I get my push on the queen side while he will go for the king side or the center. But I will just pretend there's no problem. This is somewhat reminding me of a game I recently played where I didn't took this knight and got there and I had some horrible problems with this weak squares here. After I looked it up, I saw I should probably just take this knight because it's too annoying. And I guess it is still okay. But he's annoyingly not even castling. So he's asking me some questions like, what exactly are you planning to do? And I'm not too sure what my answer to this is. I'll just try to maybe look for c4, get my knight to a better position. Waiting what he is going to do. Also working against this move. It's not so easy. If I castle, he can still maybe push with g4. But I don't really want to castle queenside. He's playing very interesting maneuvers here. And I don't really know what I'm going to do, but maybe I just go for e5. Try to undermine this center, which he is promptly ignoring. Let's just close this up. The real question remaining is, how safe is my king position here? I mean, he put his rook away, the bishop in the way. It's at least somewhat decently closed so far. And I hope he can't do that easy any way of breaking through, so I'm able to counterattack. But he goes in a somewhat boring attempt for an endgame. But I guess if I get rid of his bishop, I should be okay. The real question remaining is, do I have any real chances? I don't really think I can make any use of my rook with the file still there. The bad thing is he can push with this move, trade even more pieces, eliminate these pawns, which he somehow doesn't want. Okay, I guess I can understand him, but I don't really see him getting this pawn anyway, because he would have to attack it with a bishop. He can only do that via that diagonal. But he would need to open that, but after f4 I can just take. Okay, let's just try to trade the knight. Then he would have his weak bishop left. But now at least I can say I don't want to trade anymore. But I should have put the knight there. That was bad. Okay, now I can at least get the knight there, but that took longer than needed. And not really getting any breakthrough there. Okay, let's go for this pawn. A winning attempt. Okay, now he messed it up because he didn't even go for that pawn. I can easily protect my pawns because he has no way of reliably getting my king away, because his bishop is just locked to the white squares. Okay, interesting. Don't even know if I am in the dark too much. I think I need to berserk a game, because if I want to catch up, it might be nice to get berserk win. So all the people with the same score potentially won't have maybe a better performance because I have a higher rating. Okay, let's try to get some pawns in front so I have more space, which is probably the way to claim any advantage. He's playing some fast chess. But I'm not so sure if this knight to e5 move was that great, because it's easy to drive away. Which I do, because why not? Just double there, try to attack this bishop, get the pressure on. Space out on b5, the main idea of black. Great. Okay, now let's make use potentially of this queen position. Which not exactly worked out as I hoped, because I'm somewhat having problems here. I mean, okay, my bishop is not so easy to attack. But the bad thing is my knight is misplaced. Okay. I don't want to allow his knight to get in, so I attack this pawn. Now I can... wait a moment. This rook is attacked, which he can't really change because his knight was hanging. And he doesn't really have enough counterplay to compensate for an exchange. Let's just move some not so quiet stuff, try to play some tactics to take this pawn, trade some pieces, and mate him, because, well, with no time it's hard. I'm so lucky he berserked back, because otherwise I'm halfway sure I wouldn't even be close to winning in time. He was doing some good games so far anyway. Okay, I don't really see me getting the first place, so no need to berserk. I'm 1 point ahead of the person in third place. And my guess so far is I'll only get in this game potentially, so this might be enough anyways. Okay, I mean, I'm not too sure about what I've done here, because his knight on f6 is blocking the f-pawn, and if he gets 4 f5, it might be annoying. Now I've got the play in the center. Or I can try to abuse this backward pawn. He's really inclined on putting even more stuff on this diagonal. But I have to get rid of 2 pieces. And one of them he can block. So it's not so easy. I don't really want to see the knight here, so I block. Get my queen out of there. Protect this pawn so I can move the knight and get this rolling. I'm somewhat interested to lock his attempts down to get c4 in. Yeah, now I just push. Wait a second. I don't really see how he wants to defend this pawn. Okay, he can do it with knight c1. Which is a decent enough try. Okay. But he ignored me. No, I just win a full rook because I was able to get his queen away. Now let's exchange some more pieces. The less pieces there are on the board, the less attacking potential he has left. And for some strange reason, he doesn't even take my bishop. Now if he would move fast enough, I might be able to even get another game in, even though 5 minutes is not so easy. Okay. At some point he has to throw in the towel. If he takes, I get his queen and that's finally enough. Is he playing a game? Yeah. How far is he in the game? Far enough, so he might very well get this in. So it's would be nice to and he has a better performance. Is he berserking? Nope. And again the same person. I needed a long time and some, well, I won't call it luck, but hard work. Yeah, I'm halfway sure if he won't lose fast enough that this game won't be counted anymore. Let's see if I can play fast. And this variation is at least annoying for me because he's getting all those advanced pawns here. I don't really like to castle there, but often I have to. But well, on the other hand, he has expanded himself without really getting anything because I haven't castled there. And I can attack this because he has no real way of supporting this pawn, because e4 is already there. And I maybe can try to make use of this diagonal, even though it's not so easy to use because he has a lot of pieces to put in there. At some point I might think about d5 knight e6. The problem is pawns like this are, well, at least weak. I'm not too sure. And he's gone, and he's back. Okay, his connection is really bad. He's slow. Yeah, okay. If he's slow enough, time's out. Okay, he's already looking like close to mate, which is bad. Yeah, I don't really want to play d5 knight e6 because there's no way I can really hold the pawn. So I'd rather play this, maybe get the knight there, go for something like an attack here, because I intend to castle long and attack there. It's, at least in the blitz game, giving me some hope, because defending is harder with less time. So let's just castle away. And don't let him get d5, because then he has too many pawns for comfort. Now I would place the knight there, because this pawn is weak. On the other hand, I'm so inclined on going with g4 that I don't really want to play as otherwise unless forced. And it's not so easy for him to really do something against it. I will ignore him. Even though now it's... I'm not too sure if this was so easy for black to do something with. And he can take there, do something. Okay, I can take here, and before he has 1-2 moves to play, even if he takes, there is not really much he can do. While my attack looks like it's going faster. Threatening mate, which he saw. I don't really know, there are no great ways, and yeah, he got the win in and I didn't. Which is unfortunate. And also it's looking like I'm going to win somewhat, well, annoyingly only on time. Yeah, okay, I guess. Third place is not so bad after the really bad start here. Okay, I guess I'll go to eat and maybe I'll start another stream in some time when the Yearly Blitz started. Let's see how this goes. I started to stabilize my play, which is nice. So see you, and until then, end the stream for now.